All right, welcome, folks. We're here tonight, Cyberr Thunder Racing League, and that's right, race number 2 is about to be in the books here as we're at the Charlotte Motor Speedway in my backyard. Oh, it'll be a good one here at this 1.5 mile super speedway. We got qualifying underway right now. Let's step away, get a national anthem going, and folks, we'll be right back. Be a great one here tonight.
There's an immeasurable bond that forms when you join the service. You'll do anything to protect and defend those at your
All right, folks, apologize about that one, but we'll be right back here with it. So we'll watch some qualifying going on here tonight at Charlotte. We had a thriller last week. What's up, Cody? How you doing? Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know what. Don't like it, don't listen. Must be from, who knows. All right, we had a thriller last week at Daytona. It was a wild one. I mean, it was close finish there. I can definitely check that one out. Qualifying here tonight. Charlotte, going to be a good one. 1.5 miles here. Andrew Chapman up here tonight. Fred's feeling a little under the weather. Larry Bell puts it on top point. Let's listen to the sights and sounds of these drivers. Ought to be a good one here. Cyberr Thunder Racing League. We got some good ones tonight because we're going to look at this one, 134 laps here. Looking for stage, lap 27, 5, and obviously the last one at 134. Stay tuned. Here you go. All right, this should bring it to a close. Dustin Ping going to put it on pole here tonight. We're going to grid him up here. Charlotte Motor Speedway. Under the lights, too. Ought to be a darn good one here. Second race of the series here, Cyberr Thunder Racing League. Let me hear who your favorite driver is out there. Let me hear who your favorite driver is. Who you rooting for? Who you not rooting for? Got who you not got. Looking forward to a good race and a good field here tonight too. Charlotte, one of these momentum style based tracks where got to, track position is going to be very crucial here. We've got right now 42 drivers about to set this field on fire. Wow. I mean, look at this. I'm looking through this field here. That is a who's who of names out here tonight. What's up, Kathy? How you doing? Of course, Tom Rick. Well, Tom had a race last week he probably wants to forget. I hear you, Briggs. I hear you, man. Well, sometimes, man, you have a good night. Sometimes you have a bad night. That's the way to look. Dustin Peen going to be the man out front. This track, yes, you're going to have patience, but you got to have a little bit of urgency because you've got to get some things early here. Track position is very crucial. It's going to be very hard to come through the field here on the track. You'll see that with guys in the back. So, yeah. I bet he never spoke of it. Well, we'll have to see. Tom right now looking like he's going to fire back here tonight. Starting in 7th. Charlotte's a good track. I love Charlotte. First racing it. Matter of fact, got a win here in iRacing at Charlotte. Kentucky's my only other win I've gotten in iRacing. But I always did pretty good at Charlotte. And it used to be the staple track. I think it still is, to my knowledge. The staple track that you do in the rookie series. So you get a lot of experience at this track. Very momentum-based style track. Here we go. Shouldn't be a problem when it comes to fuel or tires on the first stint here. They got to go 27 laps. They should be able to pull 27 out of this. Getting set to go green. Lights on the pace car. Here tonight under the lights. That man right there, Dustin Peen, bring us to the line. A little overcast skies here. Kind of fitting. I don't know why that says green and we're not green. Unless they... delayed the start. Reset this real quick. Yeah, we're saying green. They must have little caution here. Now last week I made a huge mistake. My bad. I said I was waiting for the fast fix. We were talking about it. They don't run fast fixes here. I like that. So you got to run what you brung here and be very, very careful. Now pace cars in. Here we go. Man up front, Dustin Peen and company. Getting set to go green flag. We're about to race under lights. Race 2 of the Cyberr Thunder Racing League underway here in Charlotte. Coming to complete lap 1, Dustin Peen, he takes it Across the line, Andrew Chapman, right there behind him, along with Andrew Caldwell. See, that low line's going to be into play here. You got Larry Bell, Tom Ricker back there 4th and 5th. Everybody side by side for the moment. A little beating and banging going on in the back there. Around about 16th place spot or so. A bit further back, around about 20th. It's getting very congested. You got Ed Yergin. I know he was a fan favorite last week. Right there in 20th. This is what I'm talking about. It's very hard to come through the field. Meanwhile, out and about, you got Yergin there along with it. Chris Orrs. I hope I said it right. He's the man sitting right there in 17th, right in front of him. He's got a 2x2 race going on. Thompson, Sherman, and company. Then you got another, that's Corey Sherman. Dakota Wilkins. Out. Battle for the lead up front here. Peen's got company. Chapman's trying to see if he can't get it from him. He put his nose up underneath him. That's what I'm talking about, that momentum. This is almost a one groove style track. You would not think it would be, but you really got to have that kind of bottom to middle lane. It's going to push up the track coming out of the turn. Meanwhile, still a 2x2 race. Round about 12th place spot. Look out. Hold on to it. 3 wide. They're in the grass. Gary Bowman and company. He's there with them. Cody Heinzman. He's in that mix. Then you got Corey Sherman. So you got some who's who here at the Cyberr Thunder Racing League. And boy, they are just ground and pounding. Wilkes there. Larry Bell's in that mix. He's getting thrown up to the top side a minute. Truck's not rolling the way he wants it to roll for the moment. He had to get out of it. They're still side by side. They're duking it out. That's around about the 13th place spot, folks. Nice looking number 5 machine. I like that. Steve Burnett. Joey Katinas out here tonight, folks. Let me tell you what, that guy last week, he came through the field like a bull in a china shop. Got caught up in a wreck. Still came back and almost won that thing. He missed it by a mere inches, centimeters. Trucks are off there. Larry Bell. Wow, yellow flag. Cause boom, we got one in the wall. What happened? Saw Bell go off the track. We could dissect on what went wrong right here. First yellow of the night. You saw him right there go off the track. Oh! Not what we wanted to see. Back on the yellow. Try it one more time and see what happens. Started right here in front of Lee Campbell. Unfortunately, Campbell kind of nowhere to go. Started past the tri-oval. Like I say, you saw Bell go off through the infield. Right there, you can see. Oh, you see the 8 slammed the inside wall, nowhere to go. Then Larry Bell just got collected, and oh, another truck up there. Who's the 8 machine? Gary Bowman. Yep. Go watch on Gary Bowman's view right here. That's the 8 truck. I wonder if he just kind of got a little loose. Coming through the tri-oval here. Oh, him and the 43 got together. Next thing you know, it threw him down. Good save by the 43, by the way. Unfortunately, the 8, not so much, as he pounced the inside wall, and it shoots him straight back up the track. Nothing he could do, and then the 82 comes right in there. Then you see Larry. Oh, the 61 takes a ride on the wall. Trying to make him a new way around the track. Oh, he's upside down. Oh, what a ride. Wow. Destroyed trucks. Just like that. Looks like Donahue, Campbell, Ethan Milwane, Leroy Cobb, and Harneth, Gary Bowman all involved in that one. Tough one tonight there. Oh, some tough hitting. You can imagine what he was muttering at home. I hear you, Kathy. Passionate about the racing, man. That's just, you know, this might be sim racing, but some of these guys get very passionate about it. Almost like me, I get excited up here in the booth, and heck, I know it's virtual wise. I want to also give a good special shout out to Dave Gainforth. I know right now, man, the man's in the hospital, not quite sure, but I hope he's starting to feeling better. But all his friends, man, out there want to tell him, hey, and we missed him out on the track. Hey, I missed him out on the track too, and you know, so definitely want to give it Dave Gainforth. So get to feeling better, man, Dave. Get back out here and race with us. Like we was just saying, get passionate about it. Have fun, though. Have fun until you hit the wall. Wall themselves. All right. Ping and Company gonna line it back up and going back green. Had a pretty good green start that time. You can't get another one. They were jacked up side by side. It's such a huge field. Meanwhile, Ping up front had Chapman along with him. They got single file very quickly because that's just the way you're going to have to do here. Be a little bit aggressive. We'll see what Chapman can do. He's going to look to the inside. He's going to try to take that momentum drive to the inside. Is he going to be able to make it stick? Coming down to the turn. Thorn. Wow. I can't talk. He made that pass. Chapman to the point. Oh, we got a couple trucks off. Matthew Simple. He's helping out landscaping. Man's drinking Coors going through there, man, and there come weed eating. Why he's doing it. Woo! Let's watch again. If y'all need, man, a good lawn mowing Coors drinking guy, Matthew Simple's got you right now. Back out with Ed Jurgen. Let's see if he had a little bit of help, though. Don't drive drunk, by the way, folks. Oh, he did. Yep, got a little tag from behind, and he come right through there. Buzzsaw him. Wow. Okay. No harm, no foul. We stay green. Yeah. Pull the slide bar down to see what he's talking about. Which one are you talking about? Let's tell you what, hang on just a second. Give me just a second. Talking about that one? Talking about lap drone. Oh, lap 15 up there. Can you read that up on the top? Lap 15? Oh. Put the one on the left. Put that. How's that for you? That better? Let me know. I'll try to do what I can on my end over here for you. Meanwhile, we got a race. What lap we're on lap 16 right now. The green part up there is what the lap. But Yeah, I can't make that any bigger. That part I can't make bigger. I apologize. That's I have nothing now. I have nothing. Anyone else out there in the chat, let me know. I mean, the ticker showing up there at the top. It shows the logo, shows lap. Yeah, you got the top one now. Yeah, up there to the green where it says lap 17 of 134. That's what lap they're on. I can't really do anything about that one. I can't make that one bigger. That one I apologize. I can't make it any bigger. Yeah, I can't make it any bigger, Kathy. I'm sorry. But they are, I will give you an update. They're on lap 17 of 134. How's that? Does that help you out a little bit? Yeah, I can't make that one any bigger. My apologies on it. Meanwhile, Chapman out front. We got Ping there with him. Caldwell. Hey, I try to do all I can. You know, I try to do all I can. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. Ping's back at him again. Chapman's there with him. We're going with Caldwell. Oh, we got a battle for the lead. We got a battle for 6th and 5th place spot, too. Oh, no problem, Dad. You got Chapman right there along with him. You got Ping, too. Let's go back to this one here. Joey Katina battling it out here for 6th place spot. Corey Sherman, Heinzman, you see him again up there for the lead battling. They're side by side. And again, you got Dorsey there. They're on pit road right now. You got Caldwell going to come into the mix too here, along with Ping, Chapman, and company. So it turned into a 2-truck battle to a 3-truck battle. Look at Tom Ricker, though. Boy, Tom last week had a race that he wanted to forget. Tonight, he's got a race that's sitting here going, yeehaw. Want it all. Sitting right there in the 4th place spot. Looking good. There you go, Kathy. That'll make you happy. Lap 21 here tonight so far. Of 134. Ricker's looking good. He's watching that battle in front of him and seeing Caldwell, what he's going to do. Let's go back to this battle right here behind him. But you've got Chris Lurkey. Gibson and company there along with it with Dorsey. Jacob Platt. In the mix too, Dakota Wilkins. He's right behind him. Platt, Burnett, Wilkins. Boy, that's a good one. Wait until the end, a long way to go. Yeah, wait till That's true. That's true. A lot of racing left. Remember, we are looking for lap right now. We're looking for lap number 27. That's going to be the stage caution here, folks. Lap 27. We're at lap 23 already, so we're getting around about that time. We got to truck off the pace back here. Who is that? Lee Campbell. Oh, he's coming back on the track. Oh, he's getting out of the way. That's what he's doing. Okay. A little further on back here. The pack it on. What do we do? They're wrecking hard into the wall. Are you kidding me? The 9. He is all upside down. That's Brian Dorsey. Holy moly. Let's watch what happened to Dorsey and company right here, because he went for a wild ride. Coming down the back stretch right now. Side by side. Comes into 3 and him and another truck just got together. Oh, look at Ed barely getting by. Are you kidding, boy? Ed, man, he better get his lucky 4-leaf clover out after that one. But the 9 truck taking a ride upside down into the wall. Somebody call him at home, make sure he's okay. Oh, Mountain Dew machine almost came in there and got him a piece. And into the wall. Bam, bam, bam. Nothing he could do. pit stops. That actually should bring us to our stage. Let's see. Yep, lap 22. So that's the stage. In my understanding, I think Dustin Ping probably should have that one. But what a lick that was, folks. Wow. Step away, take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here in a few.
There's an immeasurable bond that forms when you join the service. You'll do anything to protect and defend those at your side, and pushing the limits of your well-being is all just part of the job. But when this shared experience ends, it's easy to carry that mission-first mindset with you and neglect your own health and mental fitness. Team Red, White, and Blue understands these challenges and knows that together we can show veterans that their best days are ahead by providing opportunities to build healthier lifestyles right where they live and work. Through races, service projects, workouts, and a cutting-edge mobile app, our members develop a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. With a growing force of over 200,000 strong, we invite all veterans, families, and non-military supporters to start putting their well-being first. Team Red, White, and Blue is forging America's leading health and wellness community. Will you join the team?
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, it makes everything a lot better.
We're back, getting set here to go back green. Lights off on the pace car, and it has been a thriller so far. Dustin Ping up front. Joe Hudson didn't pit though. Okay. Made it through that first round. Set to go back green. All right, pace car's about to duck off. Green flag, we're back. Hudson gets the jump out front there. Ping didn't get the run that he wanted on that start, but here comes Chapman. Going to see how well those new tires are just going to just dominate and engulf, man, Hudson right now. Ping on the outside, but you can still see how tough it is to pass at this place, even with the new tires. That's what I'm going back on. Get late in the race here. Steve Campbell now is going to be the one trying to see if he can't get around him. He does. He's going to dive on the inside here. Then you got Cody Heinzman and company back here too. Corey Sherman, there's Tom. He's still in the mix. Corey, Cody Gibson. What we're seeing right now is good side-by-side racing throughout the field. Dustin Peen still up front leading it. He's got a freight train. They're 3 wide back here. Oh, hang on to it. Steve Burnett in the mix. Along with Chris Lurkey. Joe Hudson. Hudson, remember, did not pit on that exchange, so starting to see what those tires will do, and they're not doing much. They are falling off the pace for him. Let's go a little further on back right here, about 16th place spots. You got some side-by-side dueling. Chris O. Ed Jurgen, who missed that last wreck barely. That was a tight. He's in this mix fighting right now. Dickerson right there along with it. Right now, you still see a door-to-door battle going on. So right there along with it, you see Greg Mitchell. Mitchell, man, not used to being in a pack like this, but they are rumbling. In position back here. Chris falling off just a little bit. Rick Thompson there. Rick Mitchell's trying to see if he can't come up through the field, but I say what, Joe Hudson, yeah, he's still falling back a little bit. Those old tires just not serving the purpose. 3 wide again. Boom. Struck in the wall. It's going to stack them up back here big. Falling off the pace too just a little bit. Now Hudson's got to come on pit road, and he does. Get that thing on pit road. But he led a lap at least. Ed Jurgen falls back to 23rd. To get it all singled out. There's old Simple. Matthew. Back a little further on back, Andy Court. Larry Bell dropped 29 positions. He was up front, folks. Part of this. Just like that. Fell off the pace way far back. There's Amanda Sherman. What's going on, Amanda? How you doing? Old Fred Thompson right there along with her. Meanwhile, out front, it's all Dustin Peen. And Cody Heinzman. See what he can do. Ping's right behind him. Heinzman's trying to close in. Now we're looking actually for lap 65 as our next one for our stage caution here tonight, folks. Ping has been the leader out front most of the race. Start seeing a little side-by-side dueling going on here. Gibson, Chapman. Kind of how it flows with Charlotte. Kind of get single file, then you got to pick those guys off one. The Cheeto man right here. I think that's Cody. I think that is, it is Cody, my bad. He's got Andrew Chapman right behind him. Corey Sherman right in front of him. Tom Ricker, he's still up there in the mix in 7th place spot. Joey Katina, who almost pulled this thing off last week. Oh, contact. Guy trying to get a bag of Cheetos from him. Not going to happen, though. See it right there. That's Cody Gibson. Going to give that spot away. Chapman's right there on the inside. Takes it. Rickard's right behind him. Katina, man, hanging strong here. See him back out here tonight, though. All right, Katina right now sitting in the 8th place. You got Harefield. He's in 9th. Burnett up there in 10th. You got Lurky. Actually, Lucky. I think it's Lucky. Somebody help me out right there. Chris, is it Lurky? Lucky. Oh, yellow flag. Uh-oh. Curtis. Lawrence. Carter Lawrence, excuse me. Oh, he just loops it. And nobody touches him. Wow. Well, I say that. Does everybody get by him? Yes, they do. Wow. Everybody gets by him. That is amazing. Down, folks. Got in the 09. Watch this. Watch how close this was. If he caught the wall or if he just got a little bit of... Oh, he caught the wall, then him and Matthew Simple kind of ricocheted off each other. And once the 9 right here. Going, close, close, close. Oh, look at that. Wow. That was close. Right on board here with him. Don Milwane got a front row seat to this wreck. A little ricochet off the wall. Then he didn't see anything for a minute. And he thought, okay, I'm good. And then he goes, oh, ow. Right on by. All right, pit stops. At some pit stops, no pit stops. Doug says no. Come in, just get some fuel, that's it. No tires. Peen came back in and got some tires. Cody Heinzman beats him out of pit road, though. Stellar stop. 1460 to 1495. Wow. How well the no tires hold up this time. He is running good tonight. Tom's looking good. He's still back there in 8th. All right, Doug Lock road. Front with this one. Behind him is going to be starting right there beside him, Dustin Ping, who is controlling pretty good tonight. Heinzman's able to get out front of him. Caldwell there with Chapman, Gibson, Sherman, Victor, Thompson, Dean. All right, getting set, lights off on the pace car. We're going green. Mean green here tonight. See how well these no tires hold up here. Oh, interesting. All right, pace car's in. Green flag. He does get a good jump out front. He'd love to see those guys behind him battle for a while. That'll hold him up the pace just a little bit. You see Heinzman right now along with Ping. Those two are going to go door to door. But they're going to just look at the closing rate. Boom, little shot down the back stretch. Ping says, that's all right. I'll take the inside. I'll take that advantage away from old Cody. Man, Heinzman got locked up behind. Oh, truck in the wall. Still a flag. Joey Katina involved. Oh, Katina is around. See what happened here. We saw a truck get into the wall. Oh, right there, a little contact. They go 3 wide. 3 wide at this track. Usually not a good idea. Especially not in the turn. You can see right there, he just got a little tagged. Threw him up the track. Hanging on to it, hang on to it. Oh, and then he gets bumped again. And it just goes around. Then from there, nowhere to go. Oh. Look at that. Everybody gets by. Into the wall hard. Joey Katina having a good run here tonight. Be marred back in traffic. Dustin Ping got up front though. Under caution. Lap 48 here too, folks. Lap 48. 134. Remember, we're looking for lap 65. That'll be our next stage caution. Yep, lap 65. If a caution comes out though at lap 60, that is the stage, by the way. Okay, Ping was able to get out front. Heinemann was able to get there in second, so yeah. Right, been Pings all night tonight so far. He's been able to get back up front. And he's had a very good night so far. Favorite driver? Who you pulling for? No, who you got, Kathy? Got old Ricker. He's looking good too. He's still right there in 8th place. I'm not still going to count out old Joey Katina. Remember last week he got caught up in a wreck. Boom, gone. We'll see as we line them back up. Double foul. Going back green here at Charlotte under the lights. Been a good one. Race 2 of the season here for the Cyberr Thunder Racing League. I've enjoyed it all the way so far. Appreciate the folks here. Cyberr Thunder place here. Cyberr Thunder League, that is. We got to give a shout out to tonight's sponsor, Tom Ricker, sponsoring the race for us. So pace cars in. Tom. Green flag. We hustle on back to the line. Peen does. He gets a good jump. Heisman didn't get the jump that he wanted, man. Lockroad right there with him. Chapman. See Doug still steering on the inside. He's going to give Heisman a lot of company up there on that bottom of the high side. Here comes the truck down low. That's Chapman. Oh, that was a good shot Doug did. Thought better of it, got out of there. Andrew Chapman says, I want to get up. Yellow flag, never mind. What happened in the back here? What we got? We got some trucks back here fighting. Brian Dorsey and company, boom. Oh, they're playing ping pong. That's the 9 truck again. Poor guy just can't catch a break. See what happened. Cody Wilkins, man, got involved too. Just racing back here right now. Oh, 44 just ricocheted off one truck, came down on the 9, the 9 ricocheted back up. There was kind of an accordion effect from there. Ouch. Dustin Peen's still the man up front, but we saw Andrew there get a jump. Yeah, he got taken out last week pretty early in that race there, Kathy. That was unfortunate on his end. Tonight, doing a lot better, though. I mean, Charlotte's one of these tracks where patience... I've mentioned this a couple times in the past with Charlotte. Charlotte, you've got to come out here. You've got to be what I call conservative aggressive. And what I mean by that is you've got to be very conservative on the start, be very aggressive on the starts, but you've got to be very, very mindful and conservative when you do the passes, because you can get yourself in trouble or use your tires up very quickly here. But if you're too conservative, you're too laid back, if you're just not... if you're not on that edge of being kind of aggressive, you'll fall off the pace here really easy, because this track is a lot about momentum. We'll see. Right now, he's been able to maintain where he's at, around 9th and 8th place spot. Dustin Peeg out front. Cautions have slowed the pace a little bit. They will help him keep the field kind of, cranked together. So lights off on the pace car. On back green. It's set to go green here. Charlotte under the lights. Been a good race. I've enjoyed it. Y'all have too. It's been Dustin Peen, host of it tonight here. Remember, we're looking for lap 65, or lap 54 right now. Pace cars in. Going back green. Ping gets a jump out front. Andrew spun the tires just a little bit. Might not hurt him. He's going to fall back in line there with Cody Heinzman along on the backside. I thought he was going to fall back in line. Maybe not. And at one spot right up above him. Not that hole's going to close there. Better watch it. He's going to try to see if he can't take the outside lane. Normally, I wouldn't say the outside would be the place you'd want to try here at Charlotte. But it might be if he can pinch. Actually, if he can pinch Ping down into the turns, we'll see it. Come to the line this time by. It's going to be Dustin Ping leading that lap. By a fender out front. You got Chapman holding strong on the top side. Heinzman hanging down on the bottom. Here you go. You saw that momentum pull him right through the whole side turn. Chapman. Ping now has got to fight for his life. It's Chapman down on the inside of it. No, he takes it back to the top lane. Dustin Ping right now is in a battle for the lead. You got the lead battling. You got the guys back around 5th place battling. Look at Richter coming strong. He was back in 9th. He's up now to 5th place in the 6th place spot. Battling with the Cheeto man of Cody Gibson himself. Gibson's high. Richter's down low. Single file for the lead out front. He falls back in line. Meanwhile, right behind him, you got Chris Harefield. Harefield's looking strong in himself. Coming out of the turn, he's got a man down low there, Steve Burnett. Been kind of quiet all night long. He's up 5 spots. They're going to go back to war up front for the lead. Chapman, Ping, Heinzman. Those three machines are definitely men on top of each other. Battling it out for the lead so far. Chapman has got it. Heinzman and Ping wants it. Ping, Heinzman right now are going to go door to door out of the turn. They'll trail it across the line. It's still going to be Chapman leading it. Heinzman in second. Ping's there in third. Meanwhile, behind them, you got Corey Sherman, Gibson and company right there with them. Ricker in 6th. Burnett along there in 7th. Harefield up in 8th. Greg Mitchell is making noise. He's up 9 spots in 9th. Codwell right there in 10th place. Tanner Marr's been quiet all night long. He had the right idea last week. Just got caught up in a late caution. He's up 12 spots right now, sitting in 11th. Matthew Simple, remember he went through the infield earlier drinking beer. Well, he's up here, man, 14 spots in 12th. Holy cow, Chapman off the pace. Are you kidding? Andrew Chapman. Wow, just like that. Let's see what happened to him. Go back up here, watch the replay real quick. Chapman was leading. He was leading right here. Heinzman right behind him. Oh, he got bumped from Heinzman. Put him up into the wall. Wow. And luckily that thing glued to the wall did not come out, but man, that was just a bad, bad break from Andrew Chapman. Ouch. Chapman had a bad fast machine up front. Got bumped from behind a little bit there from Heinzman. Then in the wall, Dustin Peen taken back over the top spot. The contact up front. Meanwhile, back around about fourth place, you got some heavy movers. And sitting in third, Corey Sherman up 11. Cody Gibson up 15. Steve Burnett up 8. Chris Harefield up 11. Greg Mitchell up 11. So you've got some heavy movers. Tom right now sitting in the 8th place spot. He got tagged a little bit there, didn't he, Evan? Ooh, Tom blinking. And blink. Codwell right there in 9th. Tanner still holding on to 10th. He's up 13th. Matthew Simple up 15th. Ed Jurgen now cruising out here in the 12th place spot. The 12th. Bill Wayne looking good in the 15th place. Meanwhile, you got a little bit of scuffle going on around about the 18th, 19th place spot here. Chris World. Chris. I'm going to say Wald. That's right. Everybody kind of single file. Man that's having a good run here tonight. Larry Bell having a pretty good run here tonight too. Well, he's actually falling back. He'd actually love to have a better run. Fortunately, Joey Katina out of this one here. Had that exceptional run last week. Yellow flag. That brings up our stage caution, folks. Stage number 2 under the books, and Dustin Ping will take it. Sweep him tonight here. Tonight he's had. Step away, folks. Been a thriller so far here at Charlotte Under the Lights. Cyberr Thunder Tuesday night league here. We'll be right back here in a few.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And and even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, it makes everything a lot better.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I wanted to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words: passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
All right, we're back. Set to go back green here. Lights. Charlotte. Ping and company out front. Who's going to get this one on the start? Y'all thinking about the race so far? Been pretty good. Now that we have seen kind of where the cautions lie, now we got to go to 130, 34 here to the end. They're going to have to make another caution before this one tonight. Lap 69, that'll be 70 when they cross the line. Actually, just turn the lights back on the pace car. They, all right, now lights back off on the pace car. Here we go, going back green. See, it's been Dustin Ping posted tonight. Been Dustin Ping most of the night. Lot to see. Pace car dives down, getting set to go back green here. Ping and company up front. We head back green under the lights here at Charlotte. Going to put Heinzman, Sherman going to battle. And Corey Sherman's been kind of quiet tonight. Right now up here battling for the lead. Battling for second for the moment. He's going to see if he can get to the lead. Greg Mitchell's been another one that's been kind of quiet. Now he's up here in the mix. Got past the two main stages. Right there, Heinzman almost bobbled just a little bit. Not quite sure what happened on his end. They are still side by side. Mitchell, Heinzman, Gibson, Burnett, Ricker, Airfield, Dodwell, Plank. They'll take it door to door again. Burnett's there with them. You got Richter along with them too. This is a battle, man, right around sixth place spot. You've got the 5 machine there with it with Steve. Tito Concrete. That's a Corvette. Bad. Corvette parts, okay? Now it pinches him down ever so slightly. That didn't help him. Gibson was able to fire back on the inside. Here comes Tom too. So it looks like the inside lane is working. But that middle off actually gives you that shot off the turn. Oh, Dustin Ping out front. controlling this one so far. Ed Jurgen been able to pull back up here. Had some close calls all night long. See what he sees in front. Tanner Marr holding strong right there in the 10th place spot. He looks good too. Got Jurgen. Marr right there with him. Codwell, Richter, Harefield and Company, Iverson, Mosick. Now, right now, go up front here. You see Sherman trying to run down Ping. There's 26 machines on the lead lap. Chris Lang is the last one in 26th spot. Trying to get this thing up here. We're at lap 76 of 134 here tonight. Right through about 3/4, give or take. See Sherman pull up on the back bumper. Right there, and the Ping's going to give him that inside for the moment. Ping Precision Racing, like that. He's going to need that precision. He's going to keep holding on to it right now. Do a little something, man. It'll be all awesome right here. Let's crank it up for you. Get ready. All right, I hope you enjoyed that one there. I got it loud and proud for you there. Ping coming in strong with Sherman right there, still in second. Heinzman hanging on to third. Got Mitchell back there in the 4th place spot. So guys on the front side here kind of calmed down just a little bit. Gotten a little bit patient. Everybody kind of just riding right now. Leader out front there, Ping. Riding this time. They're very careful. So far, it's all been Dustin Ping tonight. You got Heinzman right behind him. Sherman hanging on strong there in 11th. Now we have a pretty good long green flag run. Will we see some green flag pit stops? Most of them come under caution tonight. Everybody's kind of spread out. This is where you start seeing long run speed. Who has it, who doesn't. Top guys right now seem like they've got it pretty good so far. Gotta say, second race of the season so far has been a thriller at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Old man himself, Cody Gibson, Burnett, Harefield, Tom still hanging on there to 8. Godwell hanging on to 9th. Tanner there in the 10th. A little further on back to see where some of the others are. Jordan moved away right there. Actually, Simple was having a pretty good battle there with Tanner. Let's go back to it. Matthew Simple took a ride on the infield earlier in the race. Right now, looking, he's up there beside Tanner Marr. Tanner trying to hang on for 10th. That's a battle for 10th. Simple right now is in 11th. Tanner is actually in 10th. They're going to fall back in line. Ooh, that truck get a little bit sideways coming off the turn. Lap 87. They're burning them down. I say they pit 105. Lap 105. They pitted at 67. Oh, let's do the math. Thirty laps will be 97. So if they can make it to 101, they can make it the entire distance. At least lap 1. They can make the entire distance. Tanner does fall back to 11th. Simple finally gets around him. You got Stiverson right there along with him in 12th. Start to see everybody kind of just single file for the moment. Ed Jurgen, he's still trucking. He's up 11 spots there in 13th place spot. Oh, and Andy Cork in the wall. Steven is off the track. Gonna have to come on pit road. I'd hurt the steering of that truck. We'll see what happened here. A little help from behind. Ford was racing. Oh no, he just got the wall. Then 40 had nowhere to go. Oh, them two just got together hard. Luckily, he didn't come down in front of anybody. Able to hang on to it, but that's unfortunate for him. All right, a couple pit stops happening. Got Amanda out here running pretty good. He's up 13 spots there in 20th. Got Larson around him. Lawson around him. Andy Cork right there. Bald. Larry Bell. Been trying to fire back. Kind of fell off the pace early on. And if he can't fire back, he's back there in 17th spot. Dustin Ping has been the man in control of it most of the night, though. Out front. Look at Cody. Fly jobbing that thing coming out of the turn. Trying to run down or do anything with Dustin Ping because he is looking smooth on the track. I mean, you've got the top 3 guys here. Cyberr Thunder Tuesday night truck series. Ping, Heinzman, Mitchell. Going to be interesting. Saw Thrill come down last season. Heinzman touches the wall. That's going to open the door for Mitchell. Cody Heinzman. You know, when we saw this last season, Cody had a fast truck most of the season, but then started to fall off as the runs went on. Something would happen or kind of overdrive the truck a little bit. Wasn't until we saw the playoffs to where he really kind of calmed it down and figures it out. Battle right here for 5th place spot. Corey Sherman, Steve Burnett at each other. 5th and 6th. Sherman right now falls behind. Burnett's going to see if he can't stay in front. They'll still say nose to nose. The more they stay nose to nose, it's going to bring Harefield into the mix too. We should be getting close to pit stops. We're at lap 94. I'm going to say within the next 5 laps, we're going to have pit stops. Corey's not giving up that position though. Says Burnett, you're going to have to fight for it. The more they run side by side, the more they're tearing up and losing the tires. And losing momentum to the guys in front of them, like Gibson. And letting Harefield right behind them catch them. What's up? Down the pit stop? Hey, I like drinks. You like drinks? Now, how am I going to do that? I'm up here, what you call it? I'm broadcasting. You got a good race going on. You out there talking about shooting people. Man, you should be ashamed of yourself, Corey. Caldwell, right now, he's watching this battle in front of him unfold between Sherman and Burnett. He'd be up in the booth with me. Harefield right there, too, on the top side. Oh, is Caldwell going to be able to play it on the inside? Oh, he's getting squeezed just a little bit. He'll need safe light after this one. But somebody might need some Toyota care. Well, here comes the Coors man. He's going to help them all out. He said, I'll make you feel better at least. Well, that bunched them all up right there. Sherman, Burnett, Caldwell, Harefield, Simple. They are all under a blanket. Yeah, you look like you're doing race control. Caldwell for the moment. Burnett's got him. Harefield. Simple. Now we've got a bunched up pack. Door to door. Who's going to be in this mess? I mean, right now Sherman leads it. But he looks in his rearview mirror. He sees nothing but truck. All over the back tailgate. He's got a whoop. Yes, that is. Not a pop. Is it? Nope. Is it boop? How you say that? Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Right along with Burnett right here now. Simple. Oh, here's Simple's on the inside. Hang on. Look at this. For Matthew Simple, he took a ride through the infield earlier. Doesn't want that to happen again. There's Tom Ricker in the mix here too, up to 10th place spot. Mars in there. Difference since you get about 6 or so trucks all battling side by side. It's starting from 5th place on back too. Wow. We got 34 to go in this one. 1 pit stop left. I hate that, Andrew. Well, yeah, I mean, I stay neutral. Just keep it calm in the chat, though, by the way. But, yeah, it happens. Racing, man, I hate it. Got a big race going on right now. Burnett here. Sherman. Sherman's trying to hang on. Round about 6th place spot. Caldwell's able to get around him, though. He's going to see if he can't get some distance away from these guys. Yellow flag is out. Uh-oh, what we got? Got going on back here in the back. Sure. Oh, we don't have a... Got to be one of these. High and wide, see. Can't find it. Got to be one of these like really quick spins. Caution is out right there. Caution comes out around this part. Not sure what the caution's on. Oh, right there. Safe light. Who is that? '88. That it? Gonna find it, folks. 88. Safe light machine. Right there. Chris Harefield. Okay. Max the wall. We found it. Caution. Right. That was in this mix that we were watching earlier. Oh boy. Oh, him and Tanner just got together. And from there, nowhere to go. Chris Harefield spun it. Ouch. Well, under caution, and this right here is going to put your pit stops at ease. I mean, they should be able to go the distance. Been a thriller tonight. Lights off on the pace car. Back green. That's right, Corey. Caution. Cautions breed cautions. Did that. Been Dustin Ping out front most of the night. I mean, he has almost pretty much dominated the entire race. Cody Heinzman has been there. Greg Mitchell, Cody Gibson, still up in the air on who is going to be the winner tonight, because it still can be anybody's ball game. Let's see. Back green under the lights at caution. Or excuse me, back green under the lights from caution. We got a battle now. Mitchell there, he gets loose. Oh, and he gets knocked in the back. Cody Gibson's in the wall. Boom! Checkered. Oh, well, I'm not about to say checkered flag, but well, caution flag. Cheeto guy got to get out of the way, but man, that one started up front. Let's watch. Greg Mitchell got sideways. Right there, he lost it, and Cody nowhere to go. Oh, Cody got slammed. Trucks all over the place. Greg Mitchell right there. Good shot to show you. Wow. He just lost it out of the turn on his own. Got in the wall. Cody nowhere to go. And kind of ricocheted right off his truck. Nothing he could do. Ouch. All right. Bash the Cheetos. Cautions. Again, breed caution. Y'all feeling about this race here? Dustin out front. See what we got. Ping's gonna lead them to the line. Heinzman right there in second. Caldwell's gonna be third. Burnett's gonna start at fourth. Corey Sherman's gonna be in fifth. Tom Ricker still there in sixth place. Matthew Simple hanging strong, up 19 spots there in seventh. Mike Stipperson, he's gonna be in eighth. Ed Jurgen moving up in the ninth. Dan Amar right there in 10th. Here we go, lights off on the pace car. All right, these cars in, green flag, back in the air. Cyberr Thunder Tuesday League here. Great race here at Charlotte. Appreciate our sponsor out there tonight, Tom Ricker. As Dustin Ping leads them to the field. Heinzman right behind him, Burnett's there. Caldwell. Thurman too. Oh, we got a battle up front. Heinzman now. Look at the outside here, Ping. Not seen these two battle too much tonight. It's all been Ping out front. But what does Cody Heinzman have? Does he have anything for this man? We're coming with 24 to go. Right now is the time you need. He slide jobs down the inside. Going to try to take that spot away from Ping. Trying to get the inside from him. He does. Caution out. Not going to help him. Whoa. Carter Lawson loses it. Bam! Right on the inside wall. 98 truck takes a lick. That caution, I believe, saved Ping. Heinzman got the inside line on him, and I believe would have made the pass for the lead. Now Dustin knows Cody's coming. But what's going to happen? Whew. Heating up at the front. Heating up. All right, we'll see if Dustin Payne can hang on to this one. Oh, it's been a thriller here. Woo! Take a quick commercial break. Be right back. All right now. Back here, lights off. On the pace car. Going back green. Be 20 to go in this one. What do y'all think? Do you think Dustin Ping has what it takes to hold off these guys behind him? Right now, here's what I'm going to throw out on the scenario on the start. Heinzman needs to clear Burnett. Sherman's going to hope to get a jump here on Burnett himself and get a run. But what Dustin wants to see is those guys back there all battling each other. Have to see. Lights off, pace car coming around. 20 to go here under the lights at Charlotte. Dustin has led most of this one. Flag. Got a good jump. Cody's there. Burnett going to be able to seal that inside going into turn one. That'll be the key here. He does. Cody's still going to get that run coming off the turn, though. Got a couple trucks in the back, off track. Yellow flag by Chris Dorsey. Off track. We'll mess up on the start here. He's in the 10. Oh, he just gets in the truck on the outside. Him and the other truck, they go beating and banging on each other. Come back up on the field, and then he just loses it. And when he loses it, that instantly brings the caution right back out. I think. Yep. Okay. If it wouldn't have looped, it would have been all right. Had an up and down night tonight. All right, we'll get this thing going. No problem. Couple laps to go. Let me hear what y'all feeling out there. Kathy, what you think? Tom still hanging on to 7th. Not bad. All right, get set to go back green. Solid race here tonight so far. Ping out front. He is doing pretty good so far. Oh, right there in 7th. I mean, we've had a good race up front. It's been Dustin Ping all night long. Burnett's been there with him. Heinzman now sitting right there in 3rd. Now, Heinzman's going to have that advantage of being on the inside. Corey Sherman's up there in 4th. He's up 10 spots. Andrew Codwell, Matthew Simple up 20. Tom Ricker there in 7th. Ed Jurgen, he's up 8. Mike Stiverson right there in 9th. Got John Milwane, he's up 10th. Now we've got some heavy movers in the top 10. Jurgen 16. Mike up 11. John up 17. Matthew up 20. Corey up 10. Burnett up 11. Lights off on the pace car. Here we go. Going back green. What's it going to be? One has been a thriller all night. Lights off. Ping and company up front. Get that jump on Burnett. Remember, Heinzman's going to have that advantage on the inside this time. And he does. Burnett's going to have to fight on the outside as they head off into turn 1, but it's going to be Cody. Not what Ping wanted to see. Because now he's got to protect that inside lane. Yeah, and he does. He's going to give the outside there to Cody Heinzman. Not a lot he can do. That momentum pushed him. But look at Dustin Ping right now fighting for his life for the lead. Cody Heinzman is in the spot to maybe try to take it away from him. Drag race to the line. That was Heinzman by mere inches. Ping right there on the inside. This could be a battle for the lead. Well, it is a battle for the lead, excuse me. But it could be a battle for the race right here. 15 to go. Dustin Ping surrenders the lead for the moment. Cody Heinzman, no, he fires back to the inside. They'll go door to door again out of turn 4. Burnett waiting right back behind them, seeing what these two could do as they tear their tires up even more. I just feel like Cody's got the preferred lane on that middle groove. Ping just can't get the momentum that he needs on that inside coming off the turn. He holds neck and neck with him that time, but 3 and 4 is where he really needs to kind of stay off that bottom a little bit. As you see right there, oh, Cody grabs the wall. That might be all he needed. Ping takes it back to the front. I think, man, Dustin might have shoved him up the track a little bit. This is a race. Heinzman falls to third. Then he clobbers the wall. Ouch. No patience. That's racing for you. Look at Tom, though. He's up to fifth. He wants more. He wants Corey Sherman's spot. Cody says, I'm not done yet. He fires that thing back on the outside there of Steve Burnett. Even trying to see what he can do. Just going to kind of give him that spot. All back in between him and Corey. Corey Sherman's right now trying to hold off the charge of Tom Richter. Meanwhile, behind him, you got Simple, Gergen and company there, along with Jacob. That's a battle for 10th place. Ping out front all alone. Look at Tom bringing this thing to life. Gergen right now. Well, it is a mix right here. Look at Tom down. Playing it to the inside there, Burnett. Burnett falls back to fifth. Tom up to fourth. Making his moves. Might get him a top three here. We never know. Watch out around 10th place spot, though. Battles all over the place. The one place there's not a battle, and that's the lead. That's all Dustin Ping right now. He's been out front most of the night. Leading. And he's got a pretty good lead with 10 to go. It's a battle around 10th place spot. It's a tight battle going on here around 5th place spot. Burnett wants his spot back. Richter's got it for the moment. Does Cody Heinzman have enough time? Does he have enough truck to get back up here to Dustin Ping and run him down? And does he have enough to get around him? That's going to be the other question. He might be able to get there to his back door. Does he have enough to get around him? We'll see. Ping still leading it. Heinzman holding on to second. Corey Sherman the third. Battle right now is for 6th and 5th. Burnett, Codwell. Those two are at each other. And we see it again. Well, they get close there. Burnett's holding on for his dear life. 7 to go. Oh, contact. Oh, what's that? Boom! Are you kidding? Oh. What in the world? What? Tom didn't know what in the world just came across his nose, but it came across and destroyed him. That... I don't even know how to put that one in words there, folks. Wow. You see it right there, the orange truck. He just came right back up on the track and then boom. That's the 78. And oh, in front of them. So, watch what happened to Fred right here. Fred Thompson. I think he ricocheted off the inside wall. Why he came back up the track. Got out of the way of the leader. And couldn't get out of the way of second place. And just I think a lot of that right there, Greg Mitchell involved. Situational awareness, maybe that's the word we should use. Wow. It right there. See who are the other ones that spun up front there. It actually was Steve Burnett and them had to get out of that one too. Let's watch again. Yeah, that was a rough one there. I mean, this is a lap car and got tangled up. Burnett wasn't the one that got there, but 46. Andrew Codwell, okay. Wow. A lot of front runners involved in that one. Tom Richter taking the blunt end of that one. Getting set to go back green. Not going to be a green-white checker, though. More chaos and drama unfolding here. Woo! Can Dustin Ping hang on? We're going to see a green-white checker tonight. Bring him back to the line. Corey Sherman now. Steve Burnett. Cody Heinzman's there. Codwell. Simple. Blank. Bergen. Bill Wayne. Still top 10. Pace car's off. Green flag's about to fly. Up, Ping gets a good jump on the field. Now it's going to be up, and is Cody able to get around Sherman? How much does Sherman battle here? Are we able to make it? Codwell's truck is just not going to go. Cody's able to get away. Now does Ping have enough to hold them all? Look at Cody get that drive off the turn. He's got the run he wants. He's going to go to the outside. Couple more laps to go in this one. It'll be Dustin Ping and Cody Heinzman. Those two guys are going at each other again. Ping cannot give up when he needs, but when they come across the line this time, it'll be the white flag. One more time. Does Sherman have anything for him? And I think Dustin Ping's tires is just going to give up on him as Cody Heinzman drives around him with one to go. Dustin Ping is only going to have a couple more shots left, and they go three wide to back, and they're battling. As Ping got moved out of the way, Steve Burnett came up in the second. Corey Sherman is right there. Dustin Ping almost got turned. Battle's going to be right along here. As you see Cody Heinzman come out of turn 4. He is going to be the man winning it tonight. Steve Burnett comes in second. And Corey Sherman rounds out the top 3. What a finish to this one in Charlotte. Wild one. Woo! Gotta love it. All right, let's get a word in with some of these guys here tonight. It was a good one here. Bring old Corey up here and get a word. Corey, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, what a wild one here tonight at Charlotte. You was able to hang on and get that third place. How was you feeling?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy out there tonight. I beat up my tires. I think it was the second stage, and when we had that long green flag run. And yeah, I was better on the short run, so I like seeing the cautions, but not all the cautions. And got to apologize to Steve in there. I doored him in that one corner. I apologize for the comms to him, but we raced each other really respectfully. So it was good to see him get back up there, get a second, and congrats to Cody on the win.
No doubt, man. You was able to hold it off, get up there into third place. You got anybody you want to thank for a good finish?
Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Dave. I heard he's watching the broadcast, so we want you to come back soon, buddy. Hope to see you. And my team, run with Cody, Amanda, Philip, all the guys that sit in with us. They're not all on our team, but we welcome anybody in, and we just have fun. We're racing, and yeah, Tom for putting on the league, and yeah, Cyberr Thunder is really growing, and it's good to see.
No doubt. There you go. That's old Corey Sherman right now. Bring her home in third. Let's bring this guy up here, Steve. Steve, join the booth. Got a copy?
I got you, Joe.
Man, you was able to hold on to the second place up there with a wild one, though, at the end. How was you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, it was, truck was definitely tight, but, trying to pass once you kind of got heat in the tires and some laps down, it was very hard to pass on the inside. So trying to get that outside to work. A lot of good, coming into the pits, getting the tires changed quickly, being able to stay up front.
No doubt. Well, I mean, you was able to hang on. I mean, how was you feeling? How was the tire wear here tonight? I mean, that really didn't look like it was kind of falling off too bad. But again, I wasn't inside that truck. But how did you feel?
Yeah, probably around 20 or so laps, you could really feel it push, or I could at least push middle of 3 and 4. 1 and 2 wasn't too bad. I could try to get it to the bottom, and I could get that drive off. But 3 and 4, I definitely was kind of struggling there on the long run. So the cautions kind of helped that, where I didn't have to worry about the long run standpoint. And at least this time, I was able to have enough fuel for the end of the race.
No doubt about it. Got it home in second tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank King Parts and Corvette Parts for coming on this year, coming on board the number 5 here. So going to try to get them a win and stay up top in the points and try to win that championship.
There you go. Second place man, Steve Burnett. Bring it home. But this guy here, he put it in victory lane. Cody, join the booth. Got a copy?
I got you, Joe.
Well, wild up and down night tonight, though. But did you think it's going to get around old Dustin there? I mean, y'all two guys were going at each other, and laps were winding down, and it looked like, when you got to the outside, you'd have the advantage, but then that inside would come back. So what made you think there at the end that, hey, look, I got this thing?
Yeah, Dustin put on a really good performance all day. It's a shame he didn't get in the top 3 at the end with some contact there, but he ran a really, really good race. I hang out in a voice call with him every week as we're racing along with Corey and them, and it's always a good time. Dustin's first Cyberr win's just around the corner one of these days, and it really just came down to him giving me the outside. There was a couple times earlier he gave me the outside when I was trying to take the lead, and each of those times I had a little contact with the wall, or I just kind of messed it up. Like the high side, I feel like to pass somebody, especially for the lead, is the preferred line. You just have to nail it, and I wasn't nailing it all race. So I guess that put the idea in Dustin's head that, hey, the outside doesn't really work, at least when Cody's trying it. So last attempt, last run, last restart, had to make it count, and we made it count and got out there and won. So pretty happy with that.
No doubt about it. Like you said, man, got out there, made it stick, made it win, looked good all night. You got anybody you want to thank for a good one?
Yeah, shout out to you, Joe, for doing the broadcast. All the TNA guys hanging out in the calls with them, racing week in and week out. A lot of fun. Shout out to my wife and grandparents always watching. I just want to say sorry for any contact there with Fred. I know he was getting lapped, and that was like one of the last cautions. And I was trying everything I could to let up and go low and give him space, and it's just
that was close
really
call.
Bad. Yeah, it was a really bad time to catch him with how slow he's going. So I feel bad that he got involved and other people got involved in what went on there. But I just felt like there's not much I could do in that position trying to run up there for the win. And earlier on in the race with the 25. Like, I just want to put it out there. I race people how they race me. He hadn't given anyone an inch in his first race and a half here in the league. He hadn't earned any respect, so I wasn't going to give any back. And when he had to check up, he checked up. That put him in the wall, and that's how it is. But, I mean, you ask anyone else, I'll race as clean as anyone until you do me otherwise. So that's that, and on to next week.
No doubt about it. Got the win tonight, man. Again, congratulations there, Cody.
Thanks, Joe.
There you go. Cody Heinzman putting in victory lane. Folks, it was a wild one. Like you said, right there, man, coming out of Charlotte tonight. Before myself and everybody here at the Cyberr Thunder Racing League, I hope everybody enjoyed it. That man right there, Cody Heinzman, winning it. For myself and everyone, have a good night.